What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Fanatic Islanders, your home for sports and sports
You
entertainment.
gotta look at him when you say welcome back.
we have a special guest. We have a special guest today.
Yeah, man, what's good, man?
He's
The prodigal
back.
son.
He's back after the last
Holding
episode.
the mic stand in his hand.
The prodigal son.
Yeah, you
He's
see?
back. He's back.
He's back after the last episode. You know what last episode's name?
Yeah, something but not cream or something like that.
Wow, I'm surprised.
Something like that. Yeah,
But-
man, I'm back.
He's back to give us a little insight. Apparently, the podcast that he left to do hasn't kicked off yet. So he's back giving us his talents, his time, his treasures.
I don't know
for
what
the
this boy talking
meantime.
about.
So
I have no idea what this boy talking about.
Anyways.
without further ado, and we have a special treat because we have our random sports fact,
Yes.
as well as our cool sport you've never heard about,
Yes.
and
Yeah,
it's
but-
being brought to you by Kadeem.
By Kadeem.
So give it to the people.
So, a random sports fact. Michael Phelps has won more Olympic golds than Mexico. Yes.
Interesting.
Very interesting. If you
How
want
many?
if you want the stats, yes, I thought you were going to ask
I was
that.
going to listen.
I thought you were going to ask that. Michael Phelps has 28. Oh, wait. Yeah, he has 28 golds. And they don't say how much Mexico has. So
What?
we're going to say that it's less than 28. I could search it. Yeah, and like total. You got to realize, bro, like,
What do y'all do in Mexico?
you got to realize people
mean,
ain't as
I don't know.
fortunate as, well, we don't have a lot of goals either, but.
Bro, we have 500,000
No,
people.
I know, but I'm just saying. I know we have a decent amount of medals per capita. That's always a thing.
I'm pretty sure we're number one per capita.
For sure. I agree with you.
So-
I should search your Mexico goals.
As he searches, he'll search the
Yeah.
search the thing.
Let us know what events do, man.
Boy, I know they got all that now.
It gotta be on their wiki page, bro. It gotta be.
13 goals.
There you have it. 28.
Yeah.
to
That's
13.
a lot. That's a
13 is a lot?
no. I mean that's a
13
big difference
goals,
between
13
28 and
13
13 is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
rough.
That's really rough.
I'm pretty sure he has more goals than like 50 countries.
That's
so
what I was
if we
gonna
being
say.
real.
So it ain't just Mexico.
Yeah.
That's a good one though.
How you even thought of that? Like what? Anyways,
I just searched it and I just chose that one to bring back my swimming roots.
Okay.
Yes.
There you have it. That's your random sports fact. And without further ado,
Yes.
hit us with the cool sport we've never heard about.
So I was going to choose. Well, it wasn't cool, but I was gonna say.
Don't tell us what it is, because they still might not have heard
Y'all
about
ain't gonna
it.
choose that. Only I could choose that. But anyway,
Okay.
the sport was toe wrestling, but I didn't thought that was cool. So, that was.
What you just said, bro?
Wait, that is hella cool. What you talking
I
about?
don't think so. I didn't think
You
so.
said toe wrestling.
Toe wrestling, bro. It's like arm wrestling, but with toes.
That is cool. What?
That's slightly disgusting.
I agree with you. That's why I'm like, I don't think y'all picking that. But the cool spots of the day, I would say, I chose ostrich racing. It's where you sit on the back of an ostrich and essentially race it like horses. Really, this looked like a Kentucky Derby type of situation. They used to do wagons with the ostrich, but they said it's harder to manage.
It's someone called Peter for y'all, man. Y'all wildin'. You riding an ostrich before though?
Wait, hey, people doing it. I don't see no saddle or nothing. I see numbers on the ostrich.
Like people just want to race anything. I see all camel racing, all type of
You saw a
things.
Oh yeah, I could believe camel racing.
Yeah, I mean that's fair because people actually ride camels, but nobody
Yeah,
says.
yeah. Like this boy
Let's
look
ride
like
a
Kentucky
ostrich.
Derby type. What it called? Canterbury Park Extreme. That's what I see the Kentucky Derby situation.
Very what it is.
I don't know what the hell it is, but
Yes.
yes,
Gideon came through with the interesting ones.
Yes.
For sure.
Yes. We'll make it more interesting next week.
What a comeback.
Yes.
Oh, you doing it next week too?
No, I'm not doing it next week, but I'll be here
He won't be here
to
next week.
comment on it next week.
He won't be here next week.
Could he even show up like
That's actually that's a good poll. That's a good poll.
What? If he's showing up next week?
Yeah. Will Kadeem be in episode 5? Yes.
I'll be here.
Or no?
I'll be here. My head was hurting today, bro. I've been through a lot today. It was.
Today isn't even a regular recording day.
I mean in life, you know.
Okay.
That's what I'm
You
talking
don't want to
about.
speak on it?
No, I just talking about business wise. That's all.
Oh.
That's business wise. Not like not as a part of my life, but you know, not like personal. I mean, not as personal life too, but you know.
Okay. All right.
What we talking about today, man?
I can let Cadero get into it for us.
Hold on, no, but I can't even deal with you. Wait, what you be talking
This
about?
can't be real, wait.
I just
This
talking,
can't
bro.
be real.
All right, so
Okay, let me get serious.
we got the main episode, right? We got the meat and potatoes, and it's a question that's been floating around the sports industry for years, and
So-
it's going to be floating around for years to come. So the question.
I crack my back.
Okay.
The
You
question.
looking over here like it's,
Oh.
no, I mean him. He looking over here. What do you want me to say?
The question is, does positionless basketball embody the true essence of basketball? Is positionless basketball still basketball that we've known from before we were born to when our children will be born and their children will be born? Is it the same thing?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess my position slightly changed over time. I don't know what even my position is now. I'll have to think about it, but like, it's like I wouldn't say like basketball is positionless per se. It's just that the skills have been enhanced over like the degree of time. You know what I mean? Like we talked about the 7'4" guy. I forgot how to pronounce his name.
Wembanyama.
Yes. So like you haven't obviously like LeBron made comments about it too, saying like he's a generation talent and stuff like this, and you have never seen that size move as fluid as he's been moving and has the skill set that he has. Huh?
Oh, I saying the same.
Yeah,
thing,
but
too.
like if you look at the legitimacy of like 1 to 5, you're not gonna put him at the 1, right? But obviously people don't say it literally that positionless basketball is actually putting him at the 1. You know what I mean? There's one guy who was actually, I guess, done that in terms of like at the position is LeBron. But like obviously like there have been other guys like Katie and etc. who have, I guess, led an offense or called plays like Draymond as well. But you're not gonna actually put him at the 1. You know what I mean? So that's how I like to look at it. But other people don't look at it like that.
I don't think in that aspect. I don't think it is. I know what you're trying to get.
Yeah, I know
but
what you're trying to get.
Ball handler doesn't mean that they're a point guard.
Yeah, that's
So-
true.
LeBron came into the league as a small forward, right? And doing his time with the Heat, doing his time with the Lakers, he has now we can say transition into a point guard, as in he
Or
is
power forward sometimes.
yeah, or power forward sometimes.
But that's the thing. I feel like, not to cut you off, but I feel like on the Heat, he was more full powerful. I think that those days are gone. But I mean,
Yeah,
you mean in his career,
he was a power forward.
or could have been more than now.
No, yeah, he was. I think he was.
Yeah, they forced him to get bigger.
They
Yeah.
forced him to get bigger, right? And I feel like his time his second time with the Cavs, he was more a power forward than he was a point guard, right? Just because he put on that muscle, he was like, hey, we have Kevin Love. Kevin Love is a Kevin Love. Even though Kevin Love is listed as a power forward, we're going to line him up at the
Small
5.
man center.
Mhm.
I mean,
And
small, but-
small man. Yes, he's 6'10".
Yeah.
But it's in a sense like just because you can handle the ball doesn't mean you're a point guard.
Yeah, I meant more so like even handling the ball. I meant like calling the offense, running sets. I meant all of that because even LeBron, I'm just using the instances. I don't know how much times he did actually start at the one for the Lakers. I don't remember which year this was. This was like last year or the year before. I don't know.
Both. So
so he started, but I'm saying in those instances he actually started at the one.
Laker,
Yeah.
He had some games he played.
Yeah,
Yeah, so-
and to my memory, that's the only person outside of like a quintessential point guard who started at the one in recent memory.
James Harden.
Giannis could play one if he wanted to.
No, but I'm
Giannis did play point guard.
But he started at the one.
yeah, Jason Kidd.
Okay.
Jason Kidd.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it, like I said, it's position is basketball in the sense that, hey, we gotta get out this 2K mindset, right?
Yeah.
Because 2K they line up
They
by
force you.
height. They
Yeah.
force you to do it. So they'd be like, okay, well, even though LeBron is going to come for the ball on your inbound, but LeBron is your small forward. We gotta get out this 2K mindset. Basketball mindset. There are no positions. Right now, I'll say there are no positions. Right, so I think that is the way things are going. So there is no point guard, there is no shooting guard, there's no small forward, there's no power forward, there's no center.
But is that a good thing?
There is a 1, there's a 2, there's a 3, there's a 4, there's a 5. Regardless of how they do it, I and you see people now calling it the best 1, the best 2, the best 3, the best 4, the best 5 because people don't fit in a certain niche anymore. So like you have Stephen Curry, who is a point guard, quintessential point guard, whatever. You have Chris Paul, who's a point guard, but their play styles aren't the same.
But my thing with that is, with this evolution, I feel like an entire position is going extinct. And we all know what position that is.
Power forward.
I'd say center.
I have to say I'm
There's
also
only
too.
3 centers. Really, like true
Wait, I'll say power forward.
nasty centers. You say power forward?
I'll say power forward.
I would say it's more of a. I wouldn't say power forward. I would
Because
say
all the power forwards are now becoming centers because they're runners.
yeah.
So, like,
but that's my thing.
You
Though.
either have a
But
shooting
in
big. you
elite
either-
centers.
If
you
you're
either-
using power
Oh,
forward,
there's no
Yeah.
back.
But that's what he's saying. He's
There's
saying
no-
I
there's
think
no
he's meaning
back to
elite
basket
center.
center.
yeah, because if you're using power forward as centers,
There's no back to the basket.
yeah,
center.
exactly. The
There's
post
no back to the
move
basket center.
gone. They ain't really
No.
have to rebound because
All
everybody shooting threes.
The
So it's
guards,
like
the guards and the forwards are now the ones who are in the post.
Yeah.
The centers are the big men are
Yeah.
just get the ball, get the rebound.
so it's like the auto rebounding it's gone. Post moves gone. Everybody from guard to small forward you get a triple double every other day.
Yeah.
So it's like
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's good for basketball. I would say like it's just different. You know what I mean? Like
I mean it's
I
good
think it's more enjoyable to watch. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
when you watch, I mean, not to say that back in the day was not as fun or not enjoyable, but I mean, you know, not to buy.
It was rougher, like
Yeah,
just like every
it-
other sport.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like it's just different. You know what I mean? It don't really. I guess in this day and age too, I guess it's more palatable too because like
You don't want to see a center getting fouled.
I
in
mean,
2 seconds.
but that's what I'm
To go to
saying.
free throw line.
Most people don't want to see that no more. You know what I mean? Like we say, you know, in Houston, for example, we use that example. They have a young gunning team. You know, let's say they put Andre Drummond on. Well, in his prime. Well, he didn't really have a prime, but let me use someone else, Jokic or something. Or, like I guess people in Denver going to watch Jokic ball because obviously he's nice.
I mean, he's the best player on the team.
Agreed, but like. Certain teams is like you don't want to see that. You just come to watch people get their head dunk off. You know what I mean? Like
I think Jokic, people like seeing Jokic because he could run.
Yeah, he can do everything.
He's a point.
Yeah.
He's a point center.
Yeah, I agree.
And
He is a
still
point
get
guard.
rebound. He still has post moves. He has everything.
Yeah.
Same thing
I
with
like
Embiid.
Jokic.
That's the worst example.
I-
That's
Yeah.
the center.
Yeah.
I like Jokic, but I'm just saying a lot of people don't want to watch that game anymore because of the,
How I knew the center's position was gone is when PJ Tucker could play center, and the guy that does not put 40 on him, bro. Like
yeah.
how? Like how, way? Like what?
Yeah. Yeah. Cause you could do it. You know, because like you say, no one really rebounding, no one really checking. You don't really need a defender like back in the day they used to say, "Oh, you need a rim blocker," or
rim protector.
Like you need a rim protector.
No one's going to the rim.
No one's going to the rim.
No one's going to the rim.
Got to shoot in three, so the center got to come on anyway to guard him out there.
Yeah, so all these things led to, like, in my opinion, the demise of the center because of the fact of how the game evolved. So it ain't really about the positionless thing that we're talking about too. It's about transition.
You rim protection. You just need a mobile rim protector.
See, that's the thing. You're in the minority right now.
But if you saying
Are you saying KD can't block shots?
He can, but he's not a rim protector. He gets 2 blocks. Like sometimes, he has a high block per game rating.
7 foot.
Huh?
The minus 7 foot.
Does KD want to make that a main part of his game though? Be like, you have to be the rim protector.
No, but I might have to be because he getting to help defender.
Like the Victor won by Yana or whatever.
Yeah.
He's 7'5". You think King they can be like, bro, get us 3 blocks again?
Oh yeah, for sure.
28 and get 13 rebounds.
Yeah. I don't think that's.
But at a certain point, it's like you said. That ain't gonna be his mindset.
No, I said I don't think that's KD's mindset.
No, and I don't think that gonna be his mindset either.
I don't
See the
know,
thing, it should be.
It's so easy for him to block. It's like that's an easy part of his game. So it's like, in my opinion, I feel like he ain't gonna care that much about blocking per se because it's natural. It's easier to do for him. Yeah, but you say that, but other people they don't like to do what they're just easy at doing. What's easy to them to do. No. They rather chase the most difficult thing in their game or work on weaknesses and still do what they do best, I guess.
You don't have to practice how to block a shot,
He doesn't.
I agree.
I mean, from what I've seen,
you 7'5".
From what I've seen, he looks like he wants to block though.
Yeah, I mean, I saw some clips too.
I don't know if it's gonna be the same thing on the NBA level. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
But is because we getting a little out of
yeah.
Does this embody the true essence of basketball? Is this basketball? Is today's basketball still basketball? From
basketball evolves, bro. Cause and it's sad to answer that question like that. But basketball evolves, bro. Cause we can't. Who are? I'm not saying us, but who is whoever to say that basketball is supposed to be the Jordan way or the 90s way or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, over time, things evolve. So, I would say for now, that's just where it is headed. And I guess you can say that. What's this back part of that question we posed?
Is it the essence of basketball?
Yeah. So, right now, we could say, yes, it is the essence of basketball. If you compare it to the 90s, no. You know what I mean? So, it just depends on how you're looking at it.
Why not? Because, Scotty was ball handling.
Yeah.
If you compare it to the early 2000s with the Spurs, everybody say that boring, but that's really how basketball is supposed to be played.
They say Tim Duncan is the best power forward ever, but going into all these games, they were saying he was playing power forward. He was lined up at the center.
Mm-hmm.
So
I know.
Is it positionless or not? Is this embodying the true essence of what basketball is?
Like I say, I say basketball. I like to say it's not positionless, and that's just me.
You don't want to say that?
That's me.
I have a take.
Okay.
It is in positionless. If you 6'7" and above, and you can do everything, I think that's what it is.
Yep, I think so too, and I think
and that's how people think about it. Exactly.
Like, bro, you can't be 6'3" and play powerful.
Yeah.
You 6'7" point guard,
unless you beat Jay
you're a
Tucker.
7'5" shooting guard, and I think it's okay. We just being 6'7" above.
And I think because of that, the NBA is capitalizing and be like, okay, what we going to do is put everybody in the best position to score as much points as possible. Just like the NFL, just like the MLB. They're doing everything to where it's like, okay, we need fans in the seats.
Yeah.
So let's make this as enjoyable as possible.
Yeah, and I don't blame them.
Fighting era. We don't need all that passing. Do some screens, whatever. Shoot the 3.
Yeah,
and let's have fun.
Because I was watching. I don't know if y'all gotta watch this too. I thought it was pretty good. The Redeem team.
Oh, I watched it.
Thing and they basically was talking about how basketball has changed into the high pick and roll offense, which is actually is true for real. Like when Dwayne Wade
especially
said
with
it.
the Warriors.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, and a lot of that does lead to like more lobs off the pick and roll, or like kick out basketball where you hitting more threes depending on how the offense or defense is set up. So like all these things trickled into what we see now. So it's like, cause I mean, like when you look at like the triangle offense and all these other things that revolve on motion and stuff like that, you seeing that more too. But like, it's more so like everyone just want to shoot, like we saying. No one really.
Because you know when like the back to the basket skill is really gone from today's.
I blame Dwight.
No, I haven't seen
Playing Dwight.
I only get no.
No, the guards are doing it now.
No, it isn't gone. It's just that wing players, when it's crunch time, they go to that, but they have fadeaway jumpers.
So do you feel like the mid range still exists?
No, it exists when it's crunch time.
Yeah.
So I posting up,
Yeah.
they go get my fadeaway. So that's
A lot of people ain't doing that though.
No, a lot of people are.
They are.
I
When
think
it's
so.
crunch time, they'll be like, wait,
If you need a
Kawhi
guaranteed shot,
or LeBron need a shot, they're gonna go to that post up fadeaway.
I know. I feel like it's more so face up to me.
No way.
In crunch
Do
time,
not argue with Kadeem. Kadeem knows everything.
face.
I'm not. No, I just
up.
thinking. No, I'm just thinking about like game winners. I'm thinking about game winners that I've seen recently.
Yeah, I talking about clutch buckets coming.
Okay, well that's different. Okay, yeah.
So even Lucas do it.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking about game winners. So yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't, Justin, you know better. Don't argue with Kadeem. Kadeem has missed like 3 weeks, and he's have to get all his points out at that one league he missed.
I don't know what this way talking about, man.
It always feels these days though like each team is required to have one person who could guard 1 through 4.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because it adds the flexibility of the defense. You know what I mean? Because like that guy, I saying you know what I mean a lot to this episode, but anyway, yeah, it adds more flexibility to the defense because that individual is probably going to play more minutes because of the fact that, like you said, he could guard 1 to 4. So, he's covering for certain people who, I don't want to use height, but like certain people who have defensive inefficiencies.
Not even just that, but that person the person who usually could guard 1 through 4 usually embodies the person who usually is defending the best player. Or the best perimeter player. Besides Jokic and besides Embiid. That person usually is the person who is put on the best player.
Yeah.
So like, huh? That's not a new thing because like
You had Scottie Pippen and friggin' your boy from Milwaukee.
Doug Love.
No. From the 80s.
Milwaukee?
Yeah.
Milwaukee.
What his name is. But like, yeah, you have like players like Scottie Pippen from back in the day who could have guarded like multiple positions.
Yeah.
Or Dennis Rodman, same thing.
Yeah.
So how about
But I feel like they was like few and far between back then. Now they pinpointing that they want to like
now
cultivate that into the league. Like every team is like, okay, we need that guy, we need this guy.
Yeah.
And it's like even guys who like naturally fit one position. I'd say probably just not even. I can't even say shooting guard because they got combo guards now.
Like I say, I'd say the shooting guard position more than the center position is probably
Go on.
Because you have most of your offense coming from your point guard.
Yeah, the person that, and then everyone else is a forward.
So the point guard is the shooter now, basically, is what y'all said.
No, not necessarily.
I don't agree because like I don't know. I still feel like I don't know.
Who is the two guard?
I just think forwards are trash.
See,
A lot of small forwards are trash. I guess if you could.
There are no point
So
two
they
guards.
say is a point guard, the wings, and the post.
Yes,
So that's how they
exactly.
classify.
Yeah,
Exactly.
but like a lot of the but if you look at the wings, a lot of the best wings are guards. 2 guards at least.
Not necessarily.
It's no, but I'm saying it's classifying. You're classifying
Do
it.
you consider Kawhi or Paul George a two guard?
No,
Exactly.
that's
You
No.
two small forwards, they play together.
Exactly.
Everybody always trying to get these
Yeah.
Same thing with Jalen Brown and Jason Tatum.
Yeah.
They're two small forwards, but they just play on.
No, but I would say Brown is more so shooting
No,
guard.
he's not.
But
Wait,
that's just me.
How tall he is? Like 6'7".
he's
Yeah,
a
6'7",
wait.
like 6'7",
He's a small forward. But
I
in
guess,
any
I
other,
guess.
other team, he playing that small forward position.
Yeah.
So like, so the thing is, like, James Harden used to play 2, but they just move him to the 1.
Yeah, because like he was playing with Patrick Beverly, and it was like, okay, Patrick Beverly was a wing player, and then and Harden was the point.
Yeah.
Like the only time I'd say Harden almost went back to the 2 was when they had Chris Paul, and even then I was saying they was playing with two point guards.
Yeah.
You might get matched with Kyrie. It was like, all right, you play the 1, I can
Yeah.
play the 2.
Yeah.
It's like,
Honestly, I'd say it embody the essence of basketball, you know.
Yeah.
Because it's more of a chess game now, but it ain't like, okay, we know they play in here every game if it's a playoff series. We know they play in these positions every game now.
Yeah.
Game by game, you could switch it up,
Yeah.
switch all the schemes, do everything to make it work to your advantage.
Yeah, and that's what I like about basketball now. I mean, hey, if we probably watched back in the day, we could see some little things here and there where
but
they did a little
that's
bit of
only if you love
chess.
the players.
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
man,
That's if you have the
when
bliss.
Steve Kerr and Ron Harper's was 2s, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
of course.
yeah.
Doesn't
I
look
believe you.
natural,
No,
bro.
yeah,
Yeah.
I believe you.
So-
No,
So
yeah.
that's why Scotty used to bring up the ball, because they be like, all right, we can stick you in the ring, or we have you.
Yeah. Yeah, but people see the thing is like a lot of people don't know those things. They just look at the position like you say, and they just assume that that's the case back in the day if they didn't do the research or whatever. So, yeah. But I mean, what I was gonna say before that, I forget.
Get it back.
I forget what I was gonna say, Jared. Justin cut me off, Jared.
Need to do some memory exercises.
Yeah, but we can see. I was just gonna mention. I guess just a sidebar. How I mentioned this in the other group. This is in Kong Boys, I think. But yeah, you see how your boys say you can bench Russell Westbrook, eh?
I mean, that's kind of part of the essence thing
Yeah.
we're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
If
So
you
it's
don't
like,
have the skill set to play the one in the
yeah,
proper
that's what
way,
I'm saying.
like if you guys shoot, your free throw percentage down.
Yes.
You barely could drive now.
So the best thing would have been to be that captain of that second unit, be that.
Yeah,
person
I agree, and that's why I commend him for that, because that take a lot of balls to do that, especially in LA. A lot of coach. I mean, I don't see. I don't know who coach doing that. I'm sorry.
That's the proper
Doing
thing
what?
to do.
Benching Russell Westbrook.
I mean,
I agree. It's the
That's
proper.
the proper thing to do.
We saying that outside looking in though. That's
Yeah,
what
but
I'm trying
you
to
go
tell
to-
you.
No, but I'm saying like you look at your team structure. You see what you trying to win a game.
Yes.
Right. So a lot of times you don't need to have your best 5 on. You need to
I
have
agree.
your best
I agree with that.
mesh 5
I agree.
on. Then you need to have someone who could be able to handle that second unit.
I agree.
Going back to
Same thing as all, though.
going back to OKC,
Yes.
right? Harden, Westbrook, Durant.
Mhm.
You would play those three. You
Ginobili,
play
yeah.
the three of them. Yeah. Spurs. Manu was coming off the bench.
Yeah.
Manu, you should.
No,
should start him.
I'm saying the smarter coaches do this, Kadiro. I'm just saying there are not a lot of smart coaches. That's number one. Number two, I'm just saying because he did that. Like if Greg Popovich did that, no one would have said anything about it like that because it's in his nature to do things like that. But when Ham did it, he ain't coach yet, and he doing stuff like that. So you gotta respect it to a certain extent.
What you mean?
I think
You
he
can look at his team, but
forced into that, to be honest.
He was kind of forced into it because
You
they
think so?
Yes, because they
Yeah.
were trying to get rid of Russ
How
going into the
Westbrook
season.
was carrying on and all that
So
stuff.
you don't give him the credit, a little bit.
But anyone with two sets of eyes could see that's the best course
I
for
guess.
the team.
Yeah. Well, David, you ain't getting credit around here, eh? They don't respect it. I tried to give you some respect. They don't respect
You
it.
respect it.
respect him?
I respect it a little bit. I'm just saying in LA, it take a lot of balls to do it. I agree. It was written on the walls. I'm not disagreeing with
I
all
think
of
after
that.
that, I think
It was
they
written
still
on the
trying to
walls.
figure
You gotta realize, right? They starting Bev.
I thought they was going to start Schroeder.
They starting bad.
They starting Bev.
No. Russell Westbrook is going to bench, bro.
No, before.
Oh.
They starting.
That would have
Bev.
been
They
terrible.
starting the
That would have been horrible for
They
real.
starting AD. Who's the center?
Who's the two, you say?
Damian Jones.
Who's the two?
Damian Jones ain't started?
No, I think they.
Who's the two?
I didn't say
No,
no.
Beverly's the two, bro. Him and Westbrook is the backcourt.
No, but I'm saying so.
They play Lonnie Walker as the three. LeBron is the point.
So imagine. So you imagine that.
Walk?
You imagine that starting lineup. So what in that starting lineup tells me that's gonna get me out to a good start. So
But who's the two now and the projected now?
It doesn't matter,
Bro,
Gideon.
they both started, so they probably gonna bring probably Malik. Not Malik.
No, he on the Kings now.
What's your boy name?
Austin Reeves?
Chris Nunn.
Who?
Oh,
None.
But the Lakers ain't going nowhere, baby. Bro, the niggas ain't going nowhere, bro. Like, dog, like,
Bro,
it's sad, bro. Huh?
I said, that's the thing. They really don't have anything to where it's like,
Dog, I was
they don't even have flexibility, bro.
No, they don't.
Like, that's why I think.
I don't know why they even let go of Monk. Like, I don't get it.
That's why I think people are so frustrated with the Nets. They got the ultimate positionless player on the team, bro. Kyrie's be tripping, but you know.
Yeah, Kyrie's be
Kyrie's
tripping.
a point guard / shooting guard too. Mostly shooting guard.
Yeah.
Kyrie can't start no being a point.
He only
But Kyrie good enough. I don't care, babe. That's just me, dog. See what I'm saying?
Actually, they got two positionless.
Yeah.
If
But y'all see that
actually get
meme?
confidence.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You see the meme now? He probably could lose confidence now. I think they was on Brooklyn Bridge or something.
I saw that.
And
I
he
don't
was
even know
shooting
why
and
he
he
put up that
airballed,
shot.
bro. He
Bro.
airballed on the practice shot,
Literally,
bro.
all he has to do is pass and dunk.
As another thing, do you think there could be more players like Ben Simmons that could defend all positions?
I don't want to be like Ben Simmons at all.
No, but Ben
He's talking about
Simmons
from a
is
defensive.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
evolution.
Yeah. No,
yeah.
I believe so.
More
I think so.
athletic,
That
Because everybody can't shoot, but at least if you tall and big, you can
But that's what I'm trying to say. It's like right now, like in my opinion, most I guess they made it bright with Draymond, but like I don't think a lot of teams been like consistently with that one guy who can't score on the team though.
Bro, you surround him with shooters.
That's the only way. But like he got to be that good.
That person is stopping everyone. What are you talking about?
You really got to be that good.
No, I'm saying the other players have to be that good for that to work.
Wait, that one person is stopping everyone.
No, I'm not. I'm just
I know
saying
you
in
mean
general.
generally.
I mean in general. I don't mean like obviously if you have KD and Dink, you could do that. I ain't saying that, yes, but
I mean, yeah. Just have a respectable shot at some point. Jeez.
I agree. Cause I mean you ain't getting no big bucks for that. That's all I'm trying to say. You could be that.
Big bucks, though.
I guess. You're gonna bring his trash. Don't bring it up behind name, man. That man's trash. That's Kadero boy.
He's serviceable, man. Nobody else
I
in the
mean,
job's gonna play defense.
Yeah,
Let's
I guess.
Be real.
I guess.
Let's give him a little credit, man.
Yeah, I mean, hey,
Who else on the jobs can play defense?
no one.
So
If I had a choice, I mean,
I don't think he has any excuse on the Timberwolves this year for sure.
no.
And that's that's another thing.
What?
Carl Anthony Towns playing power forward now.
Mm-hmm.
And Anthony Edwards, so it's like, bro.
That I mean, hey, they could look a little good on paper, but they ain't going nowhere.
And like Towns supposed to be a center, but he wanted to
Yeah.
shoot threes all the time.
Yeah.
Instead of actually getting his 30 in the post, what we know he can do.
Yes.
And why they won a few games in the playoffs.
I don't get it.
Why he shy away from threes? I mean, from
The post, I don't know, but I have no answers for you.
It makes sense. No sense.
I don't know. I honestly think like he had like contract incentives to hit threes. Like that's what I think at this
Who
point.
would put that in his contract?
I don't know,
No,
but
it's
they
not.
have Kyler Murray. He got to watch film, bro. So I just saying they have certain things in contracts that don't make no sense, bro. So
That actually does make sense.
I mean, it does make
He-
sense,
He
but
needs that, sir.
right?
That's
He did
why
look horrible last week,
He
man. Like,
said this man on his birthday party was in his room, locked the door to play video games.
I ain't hear that one.
Yes,
That's bad.
but
Something wrong with Kyler, babe.
yeah.
Something wrong with the
What
young
other
man.
team? I mean, Bucks, Celtics. Celtics is a good example as well.
Yeah.
Like I say, the Clippers is the ultimate example because the Clippers really is just put someone who's short, 3 wing players, and then someone who could guard the rim.
They put in John Wall and your boy, and at the same time, Reggie Jackson. They ain't
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that fit. It fit. Reggie Jackson and John Wall.
I don't see that all, bro.
Hmm?
On the court. Kawhi coming back in?
Yeah, you
I
come
mean, he should be.
He back.
I mean,
Was the start line was supposed to be either Reggie Jackson or John Wall, Paul George, Kawhi, Marcus Morris, and Zubac.
I think they have an unlimited number of combinations.
exactly. I agree. But we can see. We can see because, I mean, you know, Clippers look good and then they still is wet the bad way. So I don't know what to say.
Who's the coach again?
Tyron.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you can see, man.
You know how to use them chess pieces, though, I feel.
Yeah, yeah. I like the team. I
I
like how it
like
look.
Kawhi. It's like, this way, deal a little bit, you know.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of people like Reggie Jackson. I mean, hey, hopefully he get a little respect this year now, because he was holding them up a little bit last year. I ain't gonna lie. He was balling last year, so
Yeah.
we have to see. We have to see. I think what the season started Thursday.
Tuesday.
Hmm?
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Okay.
Yeah.
You don't say dates because this coming out after.
Yeah.
I guess. But yeah. What else you have to say?
You don't want to be now. You have, what you want to tell the people?
I good, man. I
guess.
I don't guess now. I don't run on now.
Used to guess.
I run on.
We replace you with Justin.
Hey, you haven't. How you feel about that?
I feel no way, man. You know.
So it's the same person.
Yeah, man. That's it. That's it.
I think it work like
That's
that.
it. That's it, man. That's it, man.
Close us out then.
Yeah, man. Anyway, if you're watching on...
Okay, never mind.
He's gonna say see you later, bro.
No, because you don't off the topic, bro.
Oh, so well, wrap up then. Let me hear professional then. Let me hear professional.
So, folks, there you have it. We've talked for about, I'm going to say 30, 40 minutes now on if positionless basketball does indeed embody the true essence of basketball. And it does. Basketball evolves. No matter from the 80s to the 90s, the 2000s, the 10s, now even the 20s. The game of basketball is always revolving. We've given examples of teams that are positionless at the moment and teams that can possibly succeed in their positionlessness, as well as teams that, you know, aren't going anywhere,
Figuring
trying
it
to be,
out.
currently figuring it out. We talked about players whose role should extend beyond what they're made to play, as well as what they probably should play and whatnot.
Yeah.
And going back to what Kadeem point is, if you're watching on YouTube, you know, like, comment, and subscribe. If you're listening on any audio platform, hit us with a 5-star rating. You know, let us know what you think. Leave your comments. We appreciate all the love and the support that we've been getting for season 2.
I say who told wrestling on them.
So keep it up. Keep it up.
Hopefully.
We got some stuff lined up for y'all. Hopefully he comes back.
I will.
Hopefully he comes back. This is not an animatron. This is not a hologram.
You know, I try in this world.
This
I
is
try.
not a green screen.
All I could do is try.
Hopefully the NBA team does well this season. I hope mine tanks because I want Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, he coming on this year, right?
Yeah.
I saw a meme too. The Rockets was doing garbage. It was just meaning the midst. It's like, oh, Rockets in first pick draft. What it called?
Form.
Yeah, in first pick draft form to get Victor Wembanyama. That was out of nonsense.
But we'll see y'all. We'll see y'all in 2 weeks. We'll see y'all next week. You may even see y'all tomorrow. You never know.
Who knows?
Get him on.
See you later, folks.
I'll take it easy.
Yeah.